Well, welcome to my 8th Relax Your Jaw at Home Zoom session. Time flies when you're having fun. So this morning will be a 15-minute session. We will start by doing a body scan. We'll do some breath work. Then we will do some neck and shoulder stretches. And then we will do some eye exercises with some gentle jaw rotation. And then we will finish with some jaw massage techniques. So just make sure that you do have a clean finger or clean fingers, because we will be working inside and outside of the jaw. And also if you do have your massage ball handy, that will also be really, really useful. All right, so let's just start making sure that we're sitting nice and grounded. Have the soles of your feet on the floor if you can, or just if you're sitting nicely, just make sure your sitting bones are grounded to the floor, grounded to the chair. Shoulders are soft. And let's start by rubbing the palm of the hands together and just placing those palms over the jaw. Just tuning in to how our jaw is feeling. Take a few deep breaths. Take this opportunity to pause, re-energize or recharge your batteries. And then whilst holding here, just scan the body for any areas of tension, any areas of tightness. And as we inhale, we're going to inhale softness to the body. And as you exhale, let go of tightness, restriction, tension. Take 3 breaths like that, inhaling softness. And exhaling tension. And then gently lowering the hands. Shoulders are nice and soft. And again, we're going to do a couple more breathing exercises like that. This time we're going to take the shoulders up to the ears as we inhale softness. As we exhale, just let go and soften. So inhaling. And exhale, soften, let go of any tension. Inhale to the ears. Inhale, soften, softness to the body. Exhale, release. Couple more, inhale. And this time as we inhale, we're going to tighten every single cell of the body. Take a deep breath in, inhale softness. And as you exhale, we're going to soften. Exhale, release, soften and let go. And then gently bringing some movement into the shoulders. And we're going to start with some shoulder boxes. So we're going to bring our shoulders firstly as far forward as you can. And taking them up towards the ears. And peeling them back, keeping them high as you can, keeping them as high and as closely squeezed together. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. And again, taking the shoulders as far forward as you can. Taking them up high to the ears. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And exhale, soften. And this time we're going to do it the other way around. So we're going to take the shoulders back, as low as back as you can. And we're going to take them, keep them high, keep them back, but then we're going to take them high. And then bring in the shoulders as far forward, but as high as you can. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, soften. And let's do that one more time. So taking the shoulders back, taking them up. Keep them back. You should feel it in the neck and the shoulder area, and then bringing them forward. And exhale. Soften. Now we'll do a neck stretch. We're going to take the left ear down to the left shoulder. And we're going to bring the left hand and place it on top of the right ear. So if you can, make sure the shoulders are soft. And just hold it there. Soften the jaw, soften the eyes. You can close the eyes if you want to. And just soften any thoughts, any tension in the body. On every exhale, see if you can just take that ear a little bit further closer to the shoulder. Couple more. And relax back to center. You might just want to bring some movement into the shoulders. Then we're to the other side. So we're going to take the right ear down to the right shoulder, and then take the right hand and place it on top of the left ear. So you may feel that one side is tighter than the other. That's very normal, but just be aware of that. It's quite good to have that awareness. Hold it there. Inhaling softness. Exhale any tension. And gently release. And again, just bring some movement into the shoulders. So now we're going to do some eye stretches, which is often quite good for people who suffer with jaw tension because our eyes do get tight. So we're going to bring the index fingers together to start with, and we're going to take keeping the shoulders soft and square, we're going to take the fingers over to the left-hand side as far over as you can without moving the shoulders. So you're really moving the eyes as far over to the left as you can. Try not to blink if you can for a couple of seconds, and then bringing them back to center. Then we're taking to the right, as far over to the right as you can without moving the shoulders, using your eyes to stretch over to the right hand side, looking at your fingertips, and back to center. And then taking them up so your eyes are going as high as you can, following your fingers without moving your neck or your shoulders if you can. Hold it there. And then back to center. And then down. So again, we're trying not to move the chin down or the shoulders. We're looking down with our eyes, keeping an eye, our gaze spot onto those fingers. And then back to center. So we've just done a nice rotation of the eyes. Now we're going to do the same, but this time we're also going to bring the jaw into it too. So we're going to take the fingers over to the left-hand side, taking the gaze over to the left-hand side. And now we're going to take the jaw, the lower jaw, over to the left-hand side as well. Hold it there. And back to center. And then to the right, taking the jaw to the right. Again, be aware that you might find one side easier than the other. And back to center. And then up as high as I can. This time we're going to take the lower jaw up in front of the upper jaw. And then back to center. And then down. So then we're following our gaze, following the fingers. And then this time we're going to take the lower jaw down. And back up to the middle. We're now going to do just a small rotation in one direction and the other. So we're going to follow the fingers, the eyes are following the fingers and the jaw is following also. Taking the jaw to the left. Small rotation. And then in the other direction. And back to center. And then rubbing the palm of the hands together and just placing it over the eyes. Just take a couple of breaths. Just be aware of how your eyes are feeling. It's rare that we actually use the full range of motion of our eyes, so it's quite a nice exercise to do. And then peeling the hands away from the eyes, and we'll start with some jaw massage. So we're going to start by coming into our Masseter. So we're going to start by the ear and just some gentle rotation, using the tips of your fingers down towards the chin and up back to the ear. And you can, if you want to, you can go as you're coming back, you can go underneath the chin. So rotating down and then stripping or rotating up through there. And then we'll come into some stripping, so taking the fingers just by the ear and then stripping down to the chin. And gently relax. And then we'll come into our temporalis, so that fan-shaped muscle on the side of the head often gets very tight when our jaw is tight. So we're going to start by bringing the fingers at the top of the head and then stripping down towards the ear. Come into the front, that's it. If you find areas that are tight, you can just sink your fingers into those areas, go nice and slowly. See if you can melt them. And then we're going to start, we're going to start at the front or the side of the head, and then this time going back to the back of the head. So we're going across those muscle fibers now. Again, should feel quite nice for anyone suffering with a tight jaw. And then before we come onto the massage ball, we're going to just do a forehead strip. So we're going to bring our fingers to the center of your forehead and then strip away and then down towards the chin. Couple more. And relax. And then if you have your massage ball handy, we're just going to start by doing the temporalis, just massaging one side of the head. And then the other. And then we can just do the Masseter, stripping down from the ear down to the chin. And then the other side. And then gently release. And then we're going to do our work inside the mouth. So we're going to use our index finger. So we'll start with the right index finger. We're going to place it on top of the bottom teeth and then take it all the way along to the right side of the mouth. And then from there, we're going to be pressing into sort of a muscle, fascial restricted area. And from there, we're then pressing and melting that butter. And release. So that's the medial pterygoid. And then we're going to try and find the lateral pterygoid. So again, we're using the right finger, placing it on the top of the bottom teeth, all the way to the end of your mouth, and then inward slightly and up. It's a narrow muscle, but it really does, the fascia, when it starts to be released, it can be quite intense. So just be kind to yourself. else. And then we'll do the other side. So taking the left finger, place it on the bottom teeth, taking it all the way along to the end of the left side of the mouth. And then there again is a ridge of fascia, which we're just going to start melting. Again, it's normal that one side might be tighter than the other. Just be aware of which side, because it can often correlate to other areas of your body. And then release. And then we'll do our lateral pterygoid on this side. So we're taking the left finger on, place it on top of the bottom teeth, all the way to the left, and then inward slightly and up. And gently release, and then rubbing the hands together, closing the eyes and just placing the hands over the jaw and just feeling how the jaw is right now, how our thoughts are hopefully a little softer. You can set yourself an intention for the day, for the weekend ahead. Take a deep breath in, filling the body with softness, and as you exhale, gently release. And that concludes my session this morning. So I hope that helps. I hope your eyes are feeling a little bit more open, and yeah, look forward to seeing you same time next week. If you have any questions, please just drop me a message, and otherwise I will see you next Friday at 9 o'clock. Take care. Bye-bye.